Joining us in 120 Sports today is Niccolo Porcella, a professional surfer. Niccolo, you are known within the action sports and extreme sports industry to be a world-class athlete, but you're a triple threat when it comes to what you do. You're a pro surfer, you're a pro kiteboarder, that's my background, and you're also a wingsuit flyer. If you had to pick one of the three that you're known for to do for the rest of time, which one do you lean to?
That's a tough one because I really love all of them so much. I would have to. I can't really answer that one. It's like I love all of them just as much. So as of right now, I'm quite excited on flying for sure. It's an amazing feeling. I love surfing. I love all of them. I can't answer that. I'm not gonna say one only.
How is it that you've been able to make a living in this doing something that you love?
I think it's just that I'm passionate about it, and I've been very fortunate to be in the right places, and I've got to know some amazing people that have wanted to partner up with me and help me out, and I'm living the dream for sure. I'm doing what I love, and I get paid to do. I travel the world and get to meet beautiful people and eat really good food, and yeah, it's pretty special for sure.
The support that comes from the action sports and extreme sports industry and from the community as a whole is unlike any other. But on the flip side of that, you also have the media coverage that comes from this community. Now, you've had a really nasty wipeout recently that got you some incredible media coverage. Mick Fanning had a shark attack that got the surf industry some coverage as well. Do you think it hurts or it helps the industry when you have coverage that draws the attention, sometimes from a negative thing like the crash or like the shark attack?
Yeah, I don't really see it as a negative thing. It's like to me it was one of the best things that ever happened because it really kind of proves that if you really work hard at something that you love and you're passionate about and you really work at it, it'll get you a reward. I mean, that was a beautiful day. I mean, I got 11 waves, and that was one of my. I had another wave after that, and if I would have made the wave, it wouldn't have gotten all that coverage. It's like just because I had a really pretty heavy wipeout. They're calling it the heaviest wipeout in surfing. It got that much attention. So honestly, I see it as a positive thing, and it shows that hey, you can survive these things. I think it makes a lot of other people that wanna ride big waves, but they have that fear or they're scared of it. Is like, hey, if that guy survived that from training, I could do something too. So I'm hoping that inspired people. It was a beautiful day. I got a bunch of waves, and that was just the one that made the headlines. So it
Well,
is
any
how
day
it is.
that you get 11 waves is always a beautiful day, and yet this wave puts you up for the 2016 Wipeout of the Year. But you talk about it in training. What most people don't realize is that when you train to compete, you also train to be under the water. What was going through your mind as you were under this heavy wave?
Really, it's like for me, I tune out. I really like it's meditation. It's like I get into the state of just relaxing my muscles, and because you have to be flexible in those situations where your limbs get teared apart and you can hit the reef. So you kind of just relax and just get into your happy state and just be positive and just know like, hey, it's I'm gonna come out of this one. I really just talk to myself and just relax and really tune out from everything. And yeah, it's something you definitely. It's like with everything, you prepare for it, and when the moment happens that you're in those situations, you just right away you go into your muscle memory or your psychological memory of you can do this is part of the game.
Well, the next part of your adventure is to create a visual experience for the viewer called a liftoff. Without the advancement of technology, powerful helicopters and the wave runners, would liftoff even be possible?
It would just be on a smaller scale. Absolutely, it's possible, but yeah, it would just be on a lot smaller scale. Nowadays, with the technology moving forward with drones, nowadays with the drones, we're capturing some insane footage that, yeah, back in the days, you wouldn't really be able to because you can't always have a helicopter in every situation and wait over here. And actually, with the drone, you can really get in different angles and be close to the person and in and out. So yeah, for sure. Nowadays, liftoff is it's that beautiful and that attractive because of the technology also. Absolutely, for sure.
It will be quite the stunning visual effects that you'll be able to create, but it's not an effect, it's what you actually get to do. What was the message that you want this show to portray?
You know, I want people to get out of what me and Yoki are doing, which is basically exchanging our passions and really bonding together with friends and go out there, train, live your dreams. You know, you can, if you set goals and you really work at them and visualize them and believe in them, like, you can do anything. You know, you can make anything happen. And what we're doing, me and Yoki, with Liftoff is basically exchanging passion. I hope people can see this and say, you know what, I'm gonna go do this, because if they did that, I can do this. You know, so that's really, is just to inspire people and get people stoked and pumped on life and living to the max and having a blast. You know, and enjoying your family and your friends and being in one with Mother Nature and yeah, with your friends and everything. That's what I hope people get out of this. You know, they get inspired.
Absolutely. Is there any other better sports community than the action sports community, and how you can translate from one sport to the next? You know, like you're a pro surfer, but you can also use those same experiences and those same trainings when you go kiteboarding or when you're in the wingsuit, or you can transfer to several other sports. Is there any other community that you feel you can translate to other different realms of the sport?
As far as different sports, I mean, I feel like it's the same. You know, any snowboarder or any MMA fighter or any any baseball, basketball. It's very similar. It's the same thing. It's really spending quality time with the team. In us is more, yes, in a way it's individual what you're doing, but it's still not really. It's a team together. Like what we get to do and experience, to climb the mountains, to fly, to surf, to kite surf, it's really a team effort. It's really being together with our friends and helping each other out. And my trainer. There's a lot of things that happen in order for you to live these experiences. And I think it relates to any other sport, really. Any other whatever it is in your personal life is basically being together and exchanging these experiences and this passion. So yeah, I mean, any other sport, really. It's just, this is wingsuit flying, kite surfing, and surfing. So it's just something different. Same but different, as they say in Hawaii.
Same but different. You get to live the experiences firsthand, and we all get to live the experience through your eyes and through the camera lens. We're really looking forward to the Liftoff project and where it goes from there. Thank you so much for joining us here on the show and here at 120 Sports.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me over here.
You're very welcome.